resistance is futile.
Boldly going where no show has gone before. This is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios, here's David and Brian.
Good afternoon, New Orleans. This is The Week in Geek. I'm your host, David D. Squared DeCorbier with
Brian Held.
Brian, how are you today?
Man, I'm fantastic. Feeling much better.
Well, that's good, yeah, because you were like contagious with the Black Plague or something. I don't know. So, Brian, as always, we strongly urge people to check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/The Week in Geek, or follow us on Twitter at TWIG Radio, TWIG Radio, or go to our website, twigradio.com. Now, Brian, how can people listen to this lovely, fantastic, spectacular show even?
Well, of course, we're live on iHeartRadio right now. We're still working on getting that synced up. But folks can go to Spreaker, Spreaker.com, and we have the Week in Geek radio show page there with all of our podcasts. And that'll get hosted as soon as we're off the air tonight. And because of all the hooks and everything through Spreaker, it'll post to Twitter and Facebook, and we also have a YouTube channel.
We do?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm digging the Spreaker, just like you said. Spreaker is pretty awesome.
It's great. I love it.
We get all the analytics. You can find out how many people are, listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet, sweet. So now, Brian, also tomorrow night, you and I are going to the House of Shock.
House of Shock.
Yes, the House of Shock.
You haven't lived till we scared you to death.
Exactly. So, Brian and I are going to be out there tomorrow around 8 o'clock. Doors open at 7:30. We're going to get there like around 8. We're going to go to the bar. So meet up at the bar. We're going to have a few cocktails. And I guess about 9, we'll probably start getting in line. So, just meet us at the bar. That's probably just good advice for anything in life.
Well, pretty much.
Meet us at the bar.
Yeah, we have a little event page on Facebook if you want to go and check that out.
Yeah, and I'm a genius, and I didn't invite anybody,
Yeah, I invited everybody.
So, we're going to be out there tomorrow. So I just wanted to give House of Shock a plug because we don't have Scungy with his pick of the week.
Where is he?
I don't know. Who cares? We got rid of him.
Oh.
So you know what that means, Brian? We're going to do some top nerd news.
All right.
And now your top nerd news stories from around the world. Brought to you by Heroes Corner Comics. Find them on the World Wide Web at heroescornercomics.com. And now your top nerd news stories.
All right, Brian, what's topping us off today?
Well, I thought it was interesting. The Mad Max Fury Road director George Miller has confirmed that there's 2 more installments for the franchise currently by Warner Brothers. So
my initial opinion is why.
Well,
I honestly don't know where they're going to go with it. I mean, I don't know. I really liked the movie. I went and saw it with my kid, and we enjoyed it. I really was concerned going into the movie, thinking that they showed me all the cool stuff in the trailer and that, nothing would be, better in the movie. But they put the pedal to the metal, and it went all the way to the end. It was a fantastic film, beautifully done,
right.
Plot could use a bit.
Well, when I finally saw it, I didn't see it in the theater. Saw it at home, and I was kind of, it was okay, right? Hey, they drove out in the desert and they came on back,
and they blew stuff up, And
right.
some people like to spray paint their face with silver spray paint.
Right?
No idea why. Where are they getting all this spray paint from anyway?
Look, if real quick, if you haven't gone to Amazon.com and looked at all of the reviews, they have a cake topper, a spray cake topper for that silver stuff that people are using like as cosplay to do the War Boys.
Yeah.
Right. Go read the reviews section for this stuff. It is gold, just internet gold right there. It's great.
So, I don't know what they're going to do with it. I mean, even Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, if they do something like that, and, break a deal, spin the wheel.
Who run Bartertown?
So, maybe they could do something good like that, but I don't know, man. I'm a little iffy on that.
So, I'm one.
I could really take it or leave it. That's why, a lot of people are like, ooh, yay. I was kind of like, I can go either way.
I don't know. I get pretty burned out on the reboots and the retreads and all that kind of stuff. But I think post-apocalyptic stuff has a lot of traction Right.
Yeah, because you got Fallout coming out.
Exactly. Dude, it's like I'm 18
What's the
days.
countdown? 18 days?
Yeah, like
Okay.
18 days, yeah.
And what is the countdown on Battlefront?
Who cares?
All
right.
I see how it is.
Now, I think the beta's still going on right now. I'm not sure.
No, the beta's over. I tried to play
okay.
it a couple of days ago, and it wouldn't let me. They're like, sorry, the server is down. Yeah. Please try again and buy the game.
Right.
Give us your money. So, all right. Well, all right. Also in the Walking Dead sphere,
right.
The most brutal episode ever, and there were no zombies.
Really? Okay, so you're way ahead of me on
all right. Well, normally we do a Walking Dead recap, and actually, we're going to do that later on in the show. And but you know what? I should do that right now. Brian, you know what? Don't we have a guest coming on soon?
We do.
Why don't you set that up while I get the audio ready? Do
right.
that.
Okay. So our guest who's coming on shortly is Joe Badon. He's a freelance artist. We met him at the NOLA Horror Film Festival, and he did the poster for them. It was really great. It was really nice. And he has a Kickstarter that he's working on right now. So we're going to bring him on, talk about his art and his new comic that's coming out. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Right. So The Walking Dead just premiered, not this Sunday, but last. Right. And so, as most people know, we do a Game of Thrones recap. In whatever style Dave D. Squared DeCorbier style is. I don't know what it is yet. It's just, lunacy. So this is the Walking Dead 60-second recap for the premiere, which aired 2 weeks ago.
The Walking Dead recap in 60 seconds. Season 6, Episode 1. Welcome back to the zombie apocalypse.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
This episode was full of flashbacks and zombies on parade. The drum major for this worst parade ever was our favorite redneck, Daryl.
This is my brother Daryl. That's my other brother Daryl.
And he was followed by Abraham and Sasha.
Riding along in my automobile.
The role of traffic cop was played by the former pizza boy turned scavenger, Glenn.
Pizza.
He was joined by two city folk.
Not even supposed to be here today.
Glenn.
Pizza.
And his crew cleaned out a bunch of walkers in a tractor dealership.
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Further down the parade route, Michonne and an old friend, Morgan.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Are debating on who ate his peanut butter protein bar.
You got peanut butter on my chocolate.
Well, you got chocolate in my peanut butter.
Near the end of the route is Sheriff Rick.
You can't handle the truth.
He's joined by another whiny city boy, Carter.
Not even supposed to be here today.
Earlier, Carter tried to start a revolt.
It is said that the people are revolting.
You said it. They stink on ice.
But Sheriff Rick was having none of that.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
In the end, it didn't matter because Carter became zombie food. Just as we thought, the worst parade ever was going smoothly. Some trucker didn't appreciate them stopping traffic. Tune in next week to find out if this shambling parade of corpses ever ends. Okay, seriously, enough with the horn. The Walking Dead recap in 60 seconds.
And there it is, your Walking Dead recap in 60 seconds. Ish.
Yeah,
We're going to go with ish.
That's total lie, Dave.
Well, it's all in branding, Brian. It's all in branding.
I know.
I'm going to make the Walking Dead recap in 60 seconds a household name, just like the Game of Thrones recap was. So, all right. So, but this weekend, I'm tonight. I'll probably be up till 3 a.m. Making this week's Walking Dead recap. For the. It was just a bloodbath. And there were no zombies involved. There was one zombie, and it was basically Tell them Large Marge sent you.
Really?
All will be revealed in next week's Game of Walking Dead recap in 60 seconds.
Large Marge, isn't that a UHF reference?
No, that's from Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Tell
okay.
them Large Marge sent you.
Yeah.
So, but no, it was really cool that the entire compound where there's a bunch of useless people who have survived the apocalypse by sheer luck were finally just murdered and in such fashionable style with machetes and blades. No guns allowed here, man. So these people were slaughtered, and then they just start chopping off their limbs with axes. It was good TV. DJ and I enjoyed it. Me and my 9-year-old watching mayhem and murder on TV.
So, hey, one thing that I wanted to get into Top Nerd News before we go to the commercial is this deal with Captain America. Have you followed up on this?
Yeah. Yes, continue, Brian.
So, okay. So, look, there was the latest
Fox News reporting.
Yes, the latest issue of Secret Wars has been happening in the Marvel Universe. All of that's starting to wrap up.
Right.
We're really close to the end, and they're rebooting everything. We're getting number ones for all the new issues. I stop at a comic shop every week, and we got Sam Wilson, Captain America #1 just came out, and it's very political. Now, I know we don't get political on the show,
no, right.
But these Fox News correspondents do not understand what is at the core of Captain America, that he stands up for the people, right? For the Republic.
The people are revolting.
Well, no.
You said it. They stink on ice.
Right. It's just, it's infuriating, right? Because, Captain America is doing his thing, and they're like, he's not Captain America. And
yeah, he look, you know what? No, I'm going to stop.
Okay.
Let's
that's fine.
Pump the brakes on that.
But look, go to your comic book stores. Get this issue. Check it out. All right. I got this issue and the variant cover. Right.
Ooh.
It's going to be worth $1 million.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
From
really?
the controversy. No, it's
okay.
not.
No.
I don't know.
All right. So speaking of which, now we have our guest on the line, and when we come back from these commercial breaks, we will start our interview.
Yes.
Boy, that's loud. I am your host, David D Squared DeCorbier with
Brian Held,
and you are listening to the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
This is Fox Sports Daybreak with Andy Furman and Mike North.
CBS has announced this yesterday, the Pylon Cam. CBS says they're going to use 4 custom-molded pylons. So much for the so-called stadium experience. To me, I'm going to put my fat ass on the couch because now with the Pylon camera and everything else and replays, it's better on TV. HD, are you kidding me? It's better.
Fox Sports Daybreak.
Don't miss this. Mornings 5 to 8. Fox Sports 1280.
Join me, J.C. Smith.
And me, John Michael.
For the latest in hunting and fishing news every Saturday morning from 6 to 7 a.m.
on the Bayou Sportsman Show, right here on Fox Sports 1280 a.m.
You work hard. You don't deserve to fall short or to need a payday loan. At LendUp.com, get what you do deserve. Lower fees, faster deposits, quick fundings. You can even get access to more money over time. Get treated like you deserve at LendUp.com. Funding times vary by customer.
It's Macy's One Day Sale Saturday with a Preview Day Friday with amazing deals of the day store-wide. Save 65% on men's suits, sport coats, and more. Take an extra 50% off clearance women's sportswear and active. Save 40 to 65% on select fine jewelry. Take an extra 25 to 40% off clearance handbags and wallets. And 50% off mattress pads and memory foam toppers. Earn plenty points during Macy's One Day Sale. Plenty, lots of points, lots of places, one rewards program. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices, exclusions apply.
Get your Plenty card at Exxon or Mobil and start earning points at lots of places.
So I get points for filling up at Exxon?
You sure do.
What about getting coffee at Mobil?
Points.
Streaming TV shows on Hulu?
Definitely.
Points on my AT&T wireless bill?
Yep.
Buying soap?
At Rite Aid.
Buying you a birthday present?
Points at Macy's.
Visiting your parents?
No. You get marriage points.
Oh.
Exxon and Mobil are the only fuel brands that are part of Plenty, the rewards program that lets you earn points at one place and use them at another. Join Plenty for free through a participating Exxon or Mobil station today. Terms and limitations apply. See plenty.com/partners for details.
Let's step it up a notch. Only the Home Depot has guaranteed low prices on items throughout the store. And every week, you'll find new ways to do more with every dollar. Whether it's doing one project for less, taking on more projects than you thought you'd be able to, or doing everything just a little better, you'll find everything you need to improve your home and your savings. Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot.
Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby and Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
The House of Shock Haunted House presents The Resurrection. The House of Shock returns with 2 brand new and completely sick events. The Bordello of Freaks, where the freaks get freaky, featuring Laugh in the Dark, a 3D all-out clown assault, and of course, the resurrection of The House of Shock, an all-new reimagining of the best haunted house in New Orleans. For more info, go to houseofshock.com. The House of Shock.
Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
You're listening to the Weekend Geek on Fox Sports 1280. Here's David and Brian.
All right, good afternoon, New Orleans. Good Lord. You know, the voice guy kind of threw me off.
Why?
Because he was nice. I was a little confused. He didn't make fun of me this time. So I'm good with that.
I'm sure it's coming.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
All right, so, Brian, you want to introduce our next guest?
Sure, right. So on the line, we have Joe Badon. He is a freelance comic book artist, and we met him at the NOLA Horror Film Festival. Joe, are you there?
Yes. Hey, guys.
Hey. So thanks so much for taking the time to be here with us today. So tell all of our listeners out there, you know, how did you get into art? How did you start all this comic book artwork?
Oh, well, I mean, I was drawing since, before I could write. My dad still has drawings of stuff where I had word balloons. It would be like Star Wars characters with word balloons with just gibberish because I didn't even know how to spell yet, So I was drawing since, way back then. But it was probably about 6 or 7 years ago that I decided to try my hand at, like, full-time comic book artwork, doing freelance art. Right. And I was actually a youth pastor before I was doing this, and we got to the place where I needed to probably look for another job because our church was just too small to keep me on staff.
Okay.
So I was just tired of working crappy jobs.
Right. Right. No.
So I put a portfolio together, put it online, and started looking for work. And, here I am today. So
no, it's great. And for the folks out there, if I can properly describe, you have an incredible art style. It's bold lines, black and white with a splash of color. How would you describe it?
Oh, I would say it's a cross between, like, 70s underground comics like the Zap comics and R. Crumb, and a cross between that and, like, 50s mod sort of Looney Tunes, cartoons. Those two styles maybe are the best amalgamation of what I do today.
No, and it's quite an impressive, forceful style. Just the bold lines in it. I was exposed to it when I know you did the poster for the NOLA Horror Film Fest, right?
Right, that's right.
And then I got to read, I believe it was a Kickstarter you did was with a Terracotta Warrior.
Yes, it's called Terra Kaiju, and it was like a kaiju Godzilla type of story set in feudal Japan with, like, a giant terracotta samurai warrior battling an evil flying serpent.
Okay. So now you currently have a Kickstarter running, right?
Yes, that's right. It's called The Man with 10,000 Eyes, and it's a 32-page one-shot story that's like a surrealist horror sci-fi story.
Right.
It's got a little bit of romantic comedy in there, but so.
Okay. Well, so how many Kickstarters have you done?
I've done 5. Oh, this will be my 5th, and my first one I tried to do a movie, and that totally tanked. And so I was like, well, I'm a comic book artist, and I've got a lot of connections in the comic book world. So my last 3 before this one have all been comic book stuff, and those have all been successful.
No, that's great news. I mean, there's so many Kickstarters out there. It seems like such a great platform especially for somebody like you who's operating as an individual, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, mainly doing freelance work, and most of my work has been like private commissions and really small publishers. The Kickstarter is probably the best platform for small and indie comic book artists and writers. Unless you're going to get on with Image or Oni or Dark Horse, Kickstarter's the way to go.
No, that's great. I'm glad that vehicle's out there. So, what about your So, are all these Kickstarters, like, once they're complete, are they constantly available? You have copies to send out to folks?
Yeah, I do. I sell my Terra Kaiju is online for sale on Comixology. It's online at DriveThru Comics, IndiePlanet.com. I have it on my personal Etsy store, so it's out there for sale. Yep.
And I'm guessing that's both digital copy and print.
That's right. Yep.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, I've got like 600 copies of Terra Kaiju sitting in my house.
No, that's great. So, real quick, if we can deviate from the comics for a second, I know you're a multi-talented individual. You've got a lot of things that you do. I noticed you do some soundtrack work.
I do every once in a while. I'll do soundtrack work with like different indie filmmakers. Usually it's just like a song here or there, something like that. But I do that kind of on the side. I play gigs in New Orleans every once in a while, and most of it is like very experimental, weird music. I explain my shows are more like what's the word? It's more like performance art,
right?
Than any music you can really tap your foot to.
Okay.
Well, that's right up Brian's alley.
Wait, hey now, come on. Look, that's good stuff, man.
I'm
right.
the mainstream guy.
I grew up with like John Zorn and John Cage and Mr. Bungle, and
right.
I back in the 90s, I'm a New Orleans kid. I lived in Slidell my whole life. So back in the 90s, I had like a noise punk experimental band, and we all listened to Mr. Bungle all the time. We played gigs all the time wearing masks and acting like fools,
No, that sounds like a lot of fun, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, don't listen to Dave. He's a jaded music major.
I am.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, hey, and, speaking of... Well, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Well, speaking of the kind of the weird, right?
Right.
You mentioned that you wanted to do a shout-out about a movie night.
Yeah, so I just started with me and my kids. I have 2 teenage daughters, and we just started a community film club that once a month we're showing films at local public libraries in the St. Tammany parish area. And so, like, on November 21st, this will be our first show, and we'll be showing on November 21st at the Madisonville Public Library. We'll be showing Eraserhead.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be free. We'll have free food. And it's focused on mainly showing the next generation of movie lovers, like this whole world of film that they might not be watching, like foreign films, French films, art house films, auteur films, just films that most kids will be like, oh, I love movies, but they're just going out and watching the movies that are at the theater,
right?
You know, and the the next blockbuster. But some of these kids have like that hidden weirdness inside of them, or that hidden like cinephile inside of them that they just hasn't been unlocked yet. So
no, and that's super important
for them.
Yeah, no, it's super important to get that exposure to the the indie type stuff that they don't normally see. So Joe, we've got another commercial break coming up. So give us all the links. How do we find you on the net and find your Kickstarter and all that good stuff?
Cool. Well, you can find me personally at joebadon, joebadon.blogspot.com. That's my art blog. And then you can go to Kickstarter, and if you search for The Man with 10,000 Eyes, then you can find my new Kickstarter that's out right now. And if you go to Facebook, you can follow me at Joe Badon if you search for me on Facebook and on Twitter. So, but yeah, right now I'm doing The Man with 10,000 Eyes. We've got about 20 days left, and we're about at 50%. We're a little over 50% funded. But definitely, anybody who's into weird comics, then it'll be right up their alley.
No, that's great. Well, Joe, thank you so much for taking the time. We're going to get all those links up on our Facebook page and in the show description. And we'll hopefully talk to you soon.
Yes, thanks so much, guys.
All right.
All right, Brian, off to the breaks.
Off to the breaks.
All right, so, guys, this is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
From the Legal Inc. Traffic Center, Fox Sports 1280, Time Saver Traffic.
Very heavy traffic is developing in Kenner on I-10 East as you make your way toward Metairie. Watch for a stalled vehicle, I-10 East between Williams and Power Boulevard. Delays are backed up at Loyola Drive. Traffic is still slow on I-10 westbound between Clearview and Power Boulevard. Still a bit of delay left on the high rise as you make your way out to New Orleans East. Still some slowing starting at the 610 merge. I'm Lisa Baquet. Follow us on Twitter at Total Traffic NO.
This report is brought to you by the Extragen Temporal Scanner Thermometer. The Extragen Temporal Scanner Thermometer is so accurate and easy to use, it is the #1 choice of pediatricians and the #1 recommended thermometer. The Extragen Temporal Scanner Thermometer. Get yours at Target and other fine retailers today.
This report sponsored by National Tire and Battery. Tire Kingdom is now NTB in your neighborhood.
I'm meteorologist Bruce Katz in the Fox 8 Weather Center. Tonight, Thursday night plans looking good. Clearing skies, overnight lows still kind of mild in the mid-60s north to near 70 south. Now for Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday staying mostly dry but warm, high in the low 80s. Rain chances come in late Sunday afternoon and really ramp up Monday and Tuesday. So we are dry for the next 3 days. And then as we start out the end of the weekend into early next week, rain chances go way up. From the Fox 8 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Bruce Katz with your Weather Authority forecast.
Tire Kingdom, now in your neighborhood, NTB, reminds you to come in for a free battery check. Hot weather and even how you drive can affect your battery life. Stay safe out there. National Tire and Battery. That's all you need.
Get your Plenty card at Exxon or Mobil and start earning points at lots of places.
So I get points for filling up at Exxon?
You sure do.
What about getting coffee at Mobil?
Points.
Streaming TV shows on Hulu?
Definitely.
Points on my AT&T wireless bill?
Yep.
Buying soap?
At Rite Aid.
Buying you a birthday present?
Points at Macy's.
Visiting your parents?
No. You get marriage points.
Oh.
Exxon and Mobil are the only fuel brands that are part of Plenty, the rewards program that lets you earn points at one place and use them at another. Join Plenty for free through a participating Exxon or Mobil station today. Terms and limitations apply. See plenty.com/partners for details.
Let's step it up a notch. Only the Home Depot has guaranteed low prices on items throughout the store. And every week, you'll find new ways to do more with every dollar. Whether it's doing one project for less, taking on more projects than you thought you'd be able to, or doing everything just a little better, you'll find everything you need to improve your home and your savings. Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot.
iHeartRadio already gives you all your favorite music, all your favorite stations, and they're all free.
Oh, they're the best. They're the best.
Favorite added.
That's my favorite one so far.
Now, iHeartRadio has the easiest way to hear all the music you love. It's called My Favorites Radio. Every song and every station you favorited, you know, that little thumb shake button, It now goes to one personal station, your station.
Own it.
So download our iHeartRadio app today.
Did you know that the average cost for a family of four to attend a professional baseball game is over $200? I'm Adam Canner, founder of ScoreBig.com. We found a way to work directly with teams and venues to get their unsold seats and pass the huge savings on to you. On ScoreBig.com, when you successfully name a ticket price, on average, you'll save over 33% below box office price each time you buy, with no added fees or shipping charges ever.
And now save even more at ScoreBig.com. Click on the radio mic and enter code 5000, and we'll take an additional $20 off your ticket purchase. That's ScoreBig.com, code 5000.
Tubby and Coos, Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby and Coos, Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby and Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby and Coos, Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby and Coos, Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
The House of Shock Haunted House presents The Resurrection. The House of Shock returns with two brand new and completely sick events. The Bordello of Freaks, where the freaks get freaky, featuring Laugh in the Dark, a 3D all-out clown assault, and of course, the resurrection of The House of Shock, an all-new reimagining of the best haunted house in New Orleans. For more info, go to houseofshock.com. The House of Shock.
My name is Optimus Prime, and you are listening to The Week in Geek. Autobots, transform and roll out.
All right, welcome back. This is The Week in Geek. I'm your host, David D. Squared DeCorbier with
Brian Held.
And Brian, we keep forgetting to say what studio we're in. What's the name of our studio, Brian?
It's the TubbyandCoos.com studios.
Oh, the mellifluous voice of Brian Held. You should read bedtime stories, Brian.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Little girl, go to bed.
I'm
Little
waiting.
girl, get in the shed. No, wait, no, that's like a Dr. Seuss one, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I got a narration gig I'm trying to get put together for some
really?
Some Lord of the Rings stuff.
Oh, no. Well, you know what time it? Well, that's actually good news, Brian.
Good news, everyone.
You got any other good news,
everyone?
I do. Did you hear that scientists discovered a new species of turtle on one of the Galapagos Islands?
Bad news, everyone.
Yeah, they don't eat pizza or fight crime, Brian. See, who put that baby in this theater? So, what?
Good news, everyone.
Hey, did the new Star Wars trailer that came out on Monday night?
It did.
Bad news, everyone.
And millions of nerds were forced to watch sports ball, Brian.
Yeah, not really.
Yes, they did.
No.
Good news, everyone.
Vincent D'Onofrio, the Kingpin, he's been cast as the Wizard of Oz, Dave.
Bad news, everyone.
Yeah, well, the Emerald City will now be a casino featuring Munchkin Wrestling every Saturday night. Yeah, there's even more bad news.
Bad news, everyone.
Any Munchkin who refuses to wrestle will be shipped off to the North Pole to work in a sweatshop.
Who writes this?
I have no idea. No idea. It's not me. Hey, you know what we should do?
What should we do?
We should talk a little bit of... Hey, if you're going to cough, Brian, let me know so I can turn off your mic. All right, Brian. You know what this music means?
What?
Star Wars trailer time.
Yeah. No, there's... oh, my God. Is there so much Star Wars
There is.
stuff?
Like, our feed is overflowing with Star Wars, and you know what? We don't even care.
No,
It's nice. It is a good, heady time to be a nerd.
So did you hear what the estimated box office is going to be for that opening weekend?
It's like $600 million.
$615 million is the estimation right now.
And what was that meme going around about, like, the Avengers? Like, yeah, we got $100 million. And Jurassic Park's like, yeah, we got 106.
Right.
and there's Han.
Amateurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I mean, the ticket demand crashed Fandango, right? Crashed all the websites. That's insane. Breaking all kind of records initially, right? The IMAX pre-sales is off the charts, right?
Honestly, now, I mean, and this is actually not me, messing around. Where are all these fans coming from?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, what I mean is, how do like these Marvel movies not explode like this? I mean, where is this just explosion of fandom coming from? I guess is my actual question.
Well, okay, so look, there's a whole generation of folks, probably a couple generations of folks who have come up since the movie was originally released, Star Wars in 77, right? And they don't understand the cultural phenomenon that it was at the time. I mean, look, the studios initially they were like, "Hey, this is garbage on toast, man. Are you kidding me? What is this Star Wars, right?"
Star Wars.
Yeah, and so no, I mean, it was just such an impact at the time. It it resonated with people and with more people than just the nerd community,
right.
And it was everywhere. It was pervasive. People were constantly quoting it. And just, around the water cooler type stuff. And that phenomenon has continued right till now, right? I mean, even though we've got episodes 1, 2, and 3 out there, right? We have the Christmas special that we don't talk about, right? We've got those things, but the main 3, the 4, 5, and 6 have just are so pervasive within our society that it transcends just nerddom and geekdom, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, so many people have actually, just off the street, like especially. I mean, I guess let's get to the trailer in essence. I mean, The reason I'm kind of bringing this up was that the trailer dropped in the middle of Monday Night Football. Where
that trailer was not for us.
No, I read that Forbes .com article. It was actually, I mean, it really actually, it wasn't. And our lead-in show, Corey Johnson. He's not a nerd. I mean, I mean, he actually knows the difference between a photon torpedo and a proton torpedo.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He doesn't announce it on the air.
Yeah, but I mean, you take some average Joe off the street who's, not a nerd, right? Not somebody immersed in the culture, and they can still pick out Darth Vader, and Chewbacca, right? I mean, things like that. I mean, it's just so ingrained.
Yeah. So, I mean, but the thing is that, it wasn't for us. It dropped in the middle of football, and I guess, where were these people when other people were beating the snot out of us as kids? I'm just saying, throwing it out there,
Well, but you got to consider too that being a nerd, being a geek now is mainstream, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we get garbage like Heroes of Cosplay on TV, right? The steampunk, the reality steampunk TV show.
I haven't even watched that.
Yeah, it's probably best that we don't.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so
I'm angry enough in my day-to-day life.
Right. So I mean, that's kind of the point, Dave. Is being a geek is now cool, right? And at the end of the day, right? Bill Gates is a geek, and he has billions of dollars.
Well,
right?
Speaking of being cool,
right?
Let's talk about looking cool. Did you see the post about the 3D glasses?
No, I did not.
Oh my God! All right, so Real D 3D glasses that are going to be coming out now. They're not exactly sure if they're going to be at the theaters, if you purchase them outside the theater, or if certain select theaters will have them.
Right.
But they have 4 different styles, like Kylo Ren's lenses or BB-8's. Basically,
He's got a monocle with the Cyclops coming to the theaters.
They put the little dot in the middle of it,
all right.
but it's orange and white. So they're just cool looking as opposed to the regular things. I was kind of thinking to myself, good news. We're going to get cool 3D glasses. Bad news. It's still in 3D. God, I hate 3D.
Do you?
I despise 3D.
I don't mind it. It's not. I know folks that it gives headaches to.
I was just done with it after Jaws 3D back in the 80s. All right, I'm just saying it's just done to death. I hate 3D. I wear glasses. I hate putting glasses back on top of them.
Dave, it's much better than it was in the 80s. It's
I
not
don't care.
that red and blue lens
stupid.
anymore.
It's still stupid.
Hey, welcome to the 21st century, Dave.
Bite me.
Hey, speaking of merchandising, all right, actually, I'm a little kind of fed up.
Oh yeah, Brian, you're a little bit angry, aren't you, Brian?
Yeah.
You're angry, Brian. Brian, let the hate flow through you, Brian. Come on, what are you angry about, Brian?
Because I saw a picture, and I don't even know if this is related to Star Wars 7, but it was a picture of a package of grapes, a little hard plastic container from the produce section of green seedless grapes with Yoda on it.
Like grapes are good. Grapes? Good are grapes.
Why?
Because they're green, Brian.
Look, the Coffee Mate creamers with, C-3PO and R2-D2 and Darth Vader and stuff. Why?
Because they can, Brian.
Look, I get it that you put that stuff on like mac and cheese for kids, right?
Or Go-Gurt.
Or whatever, right? That's kids, and they love that. And, hey, look, R2-D2 eats this. Why don't you? But not coffee creamer, Dave.
Have they just gone too far with the coffee cream? Was that your line in the sand, Brian?
The line was the
Brian,
grapes.
We would go no further. Here, no further.
Right,
Shall the line be drawn.
No, I had enough with the grapes, Dave.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just marketing, It's branding. It's ridiculous. But if they think it sells one more ounce of creamer, they're going to do it.
I get it. I
mean, I don't know. Maybe some nerds aren't as sophisticated as you and I.
Well.
And they see that Chewbacca, and they can't help but grab it and go, cream,
right.
cream. So, actually, now I'm going to go buy some. God dang it. I'm going to go buy some cream now.
Apparently the marketing works on you, Dave.
Chewbacca cream.
So, hey, while I'm kind of in rant mode.
Oh, come on. Right. I'm liking this new angry Brian.
No, look, guys, geeks out there, please, check yourselves for a second, all right? The 4chan trolled the entire internet.
The world.
All right, with the whole boycott Star Wars because of the white genocide stuff. Like, just stop, all right?
You mean to tell me Star Wars doesn't want to kill white people?
No.
Really?
No, it doesn't.
I don't know.
Guys,
Lando looked pretty angry in the last episode.
No, and I think it's a more pervasive problem than just Star Wars. It's that people are way too easily offended nowadays, right?
Get out.
Yeah, everybody I'm so offended. Just stop, all right? Use some critical thinking skills to read between the lines. Look, I mean, I immediately saw that. I'm like, oh, I got to research this, right? I got to get on the net. I got to start figuring out what's the source. Where's this coming from?
Right.
It's like 5 dudes on Twitter that started this, who are probably one dude with 5 different Twitter accounts. All right.
Right.
It's like, guys, and just how it exploded. It was all over the place. HuffPost and Mary Sue and all those sites. It killed me. All right, guys, look, don't feed the trolls. That's the message.
Don't feed the trolls.
Don't feed the trolls.
Brian.
What?
You're getting all agitated. I'm liking it. I'm liking the new angry Brian.
I'm not always angry. I'm,
Well, you should be. That's how I keep seeing.
No.
All right, Brian. So, you know what?
What?
When we come back, what are we going to do?
We have a quick community announcement about Fuse, and we're going to get to that in a little bit. And, of course, we have This Week in Geek History.
All right, Brian, this is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280, coming to you live from the WQs.com studios. Stay tuned.
From the Legal Inc. Traffic Center, Fox Sports 1280, Time Saver Traffic.
Watch for some slowing eastbound on the Bonacary Spillway coming in from LaPlace. We've got a stalled vehicle on the shoulder near mile marker 215. And we also have a stalled vehicle in the left lane on I-10 eastbound between Williams and Power Boulevard. We're seeing very heavy traffic coming in from Kenner starting at Loyola Drive. We also have some slowing left on the high rise heading out to New Orleans East. Delays still right around the 610 merge. I'm Lisa Bakke. Follow us on Twitter at Total Traffic NO.
This report is brought to you by the Foundation for a Better Life.
While many rose up with violence, he sat down for peace. Mahatma Gandhi reached out with the strength he cultivated within his soul. So, pass it on from the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
I'm Chef Alon Shaya, and I love being a tourist right here in Louisiana. It's easy to do thanks to LouisianaTravel.com. Whether it's a day trip outside of town to try a new restaurant or a 3-day outdoor adventure with the family, LouisianaTravel.com has all the trip ideas and planning tools you'll need. So log on, explore a great state, and pick your passion in Louisiana. Visit LouisianaTravel.com.
Sponsored by the Louisiana Office of Tourism and this station.
This week on Big Easy Deals, get a family 4-pack to the Audubon Zoo for just $38. Check out the exotic mix of animals from around the globe. Don't miss the all-new Watoto Walk, the playful monkeys, or the mysterious white alligators. Go to FoxSportsAM1280.com. Keyword deals.
It's Macy's One Day Sale Saturday with a Preview Day Friday with amazing deals of the day store-wide. Save 65% on men's suits, sport coats, and more. Take an extra 50% off clearance women's sportswear and active. Save 40 to 65% on select fine jewelry. Take an extra 25 to 40% off clearance handbags and wallets. And 50% off mattress pads and memory foam toppers. Earn Plenty points during Macy's one-day sale. Plenty, lots of points, lots of places, one rewards program. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices, exclusions apply.
Spirits on Bourbon. Spirits on Bourbon. Come to 615 Bourbon, home of the resurrection. Try their gumbo, wings, couchon de lait, or a ribeye steak. Have a shot on Edward's barber chair or sit at his haunted table. Check out their website at spiritsonbourbon.com and watch their video from Spike TV's Bar Rescue. Come to Spirits on Bourbon for a haunting good time. Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
The House of Shock Haunted House presents The Resurrection. The House of Shock returns with 2 brand new and completely sick events. The Bordello of Freaks, where the freaks get freaky, featuring Laugh in the Dark, a 3D all-out clown assault, and of course, the resurrection of The House of Shock, an all-new reimagining of the best haunted house in New Orleans. For more info, go to houseofshock.com. The House of Shock.
Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby and Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
Now back to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280 with local celebrity Brian and that other guy, what's his name again? David, I think. I don't know. David? Yeah, it's David. Okay.
Yes, it's David. David. It's David.
I like the voice guy.
Of course you do. He likes you too, apparently. Why don't y'all go buy an island somewhere? All right, Brian. So, community update.
Yeah. So, we got some information from Fuse. It's Fashion United by Style and Entertainment. All right, and it's a platform for fashion, style, and professionals in the entertainment industry to meet, network, and collaborate. They're having their Halloween edition event on October 26th at 7 p.m. Let's see. It will be at the Pure Bar and Lounge on
is it on Gravier?
Yeah, it's 1011 Gravier Street.
Isn't that like where they work out? It's like a workout joint, and you can like drink afterwards, I think. But it's like a pure bar where like you stretch your leg. I don't know.
I don't know.
If it involves working out, I'm done.
What? Hey, come on, man! I've been working out for 3 months now. I feel awesome.
Well, good for you, Brian. Good for you. So happy for you.
So they're going to have a pre-show makeup demonstration 8 to 9. There's Music Exchange Radio will have artist and business interviews. There's a Halloween painting during that time as well.
I saw somewhere in the press release about a burlesque show. Tell me more about burlesque.
Okay, so from 9 to 10:30, music performances will include Venus, Sabrina, Cassie Dixon, and others. They're having a special martial arts demonstration, as well as 2 burlesque performances by Azazel Von Satan and Rue, and a stage performance by actor T.J. Buckner. So lots of stuff going on there. You should show up for the burlesque, Dave. I know that's all that matters to you.
Pretty much, yeah. You had me at burlesque, Brian.
And, so they're also looking for fan groups to show up.
There's like a hearse club? We have a hearse club in town?
Apparently. The NOLA Hearse Club and Rhodes organization will be in attendance.
Nice.
So the Rhodes organization collects coats to distribute to the needy during the winter months. I think that's great.
Well, it is.
So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of opportunity to network, so much stuff. Even though Mr. Jindal kind of screwed us on Hollywood South. There's still a lot of
Yeah, no,
stuff.
they're still fighting for it. They're still fighting for it.
They are, and there's still a lot of stuff going on with the entertainment industry down here. So, also on, I'm mentioning this real quick, Big Easy Comics on November 7th. Go ahead and jot this down on your calendars. The USS Celine and Starfleet will be having a game day to raise some money for needy folks.
All right, well, that's cool.
So check that out, Big Easy Comics on the North Shore.
All right, and also one final announcement, too. It's the Book of the Month, Brian.
Yeah, Book of the Month.
Book of the Month. It's the adaptation of the Will Smith movie, I, Robot.
I will take you out of the studio and beat you.
You cannot. We're on the air.
Yeah, all right. I, Robot by Isaac Asimov is the source material for that okay movie with Will Smith. All right, and it's a great book. You can get it at a 10% discount at Tubby & Coo's Mid-City Bookshop.
Stop hitting me, Brian.
Stop
hitting me. You can only find it at Tubby & Coo's.
For a 10% discount.
Sure.
I am positive.
Okay.
Are you ready for some This Week in Geek History?
I am ready to get my learn on. Just like Brian goes to the workout place, whatever the hell it's called, to get his swole on.
This Week in Geek History.
We're sending you back to the future.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
This Week in Geek History is brought to you by The House of Shock. Find them on the web at houseofshock.com. This Week in Geek History.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
All right, Brian. So what's topping us off today?
All right, first thing on my list here is October 19th, 2009. Wootstock 1.0.
What the hell is a Wootstock?
It's 3 hours of geeks and music. It was held in San Francisco. That was the first one.
That's where hippies live, Brian.
Well, it's a touring variety show. And,
of hippies?
And it was created, you ready?
By hippies.
Created by Will Wheaton, Adam Savage, and Paul and Storm.
Okay, well, maybe I'll go to that. Since it's your man crush, Will Wheaton.
Right, exactly.
Oh, Will!
We need to get him on the show.
We should.
Yes.
Now that we're on Fox Sports 1280,
yeah, they might talk to us.
TubbyandGoose.com studios. They might. They really might.
All right, you ready for the next
talk
one?
to us, Will. What's next?
October 20th, 1955. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King is published, and it completes what was originally intended to be a single volume.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is insanity.
Yeah, I went and kind of read a little bit more into it. Tolkien wanted to put, the Fellowship, the Two Towers, Return of the King, all in one volume, and then do like a Silmarillion as a second, and have it just a 2-volume set.
That's wow.
Yeah, and his publisher's like, yeah, that's not a great idea.
Yeah, let's try to sell some books and maybe even get someone to read them.
Right.
I can't imagine. Here. All right, what else we got?
Let's see. Hey, for the cartography nerds out there.
I love maps!
October 21st, 1520. Ferdinand Magellan discovers the Straits of Magellan.
How did he discover the Straits of Magellan? And were they already named Magellan when he got there?
No, they're named after him.
Oh, okay. Well then, I guess that's. I don't know. We're running out of time.
We are running out of time.
What's the last one on the list?
The last one on the list. We'll do October 24th, 1997. Gattaca, starring Ethan Hawke, Uma Thurman, Jude Law, Lauren Dean, Ernest Borgnine, Gore Vidal, and Alan Arkin is released.
That actually had a pretty good premise. The movie itself.
Oh, it's great.
The movie itself was kind of meh, but I really loved the premise.
No, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was great.
I mean, but I mean, I just enjoyed the idea. Good Lord. All right, so let's do some birthdays before we head out of here.
All right, you want me to run through fast?
Yes, fast.
All right, John Lithgow, he was in Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah, Third Rock from the Sun.
Right. Jon Favreau, director of Iron Man 1 and 2.
Can you blow me where the Pampers is?
Right. Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia. Oh, come on. Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown.
Hey, you know, how weird is that these huge things happen on their birthdays?
I know.
That is pretty wacky.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, that's
all right.
And what's crazy?
And what's crazy is the John Lithgow, Christopher Lloyd, and Jeff Goldblum were all in Buckaroo Banzai. I thought that was great.
Well, that's serendipitous, Brian.
Last thing on my list is Weird Al Yankovic on the 23rd.
Dude, poor Weird Al. He always gets the short stick, man, because, you know, his movie, UHF, came out when, what did it come against? It went up against, Indiana Jones or something.
Yeah.
And literally he took it to heart, and he was very upset. All right, guys, this has been another exciting episode of The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. You can download a copy at
Spreaker.com.
And follow us on Twitter at
TWIGradio.com.
Like us on at Twig Radio. Yeah. Follow us on Facebook. Like us on Facebook at
Facebook.com/The Week in Geek.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
So till next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.
GFL.
We are Fox Sports radio station.
Fox Sports trending now.
Live from Los Angeles, I'm Tom Looney, slaving over a hot microphone. Thursday night football tonight. Some